Hello everyone, it's Leo, and it's finally time to check Mayu's or Cure Lillian's voice actor, her profile, and also the interview that she gave talking about this role that is definitely going to be super important for her. We're talking about REINA Ueda, the voice actor from Cure Lillian in Wonderful PreCure. And every time we have cures being added in a season, we have the voice actors being interviewed and talking about the role, talking about the franchise in general. I always find it nice to check it out and bring it here for the channel because it just gives another perspective on the characters and also on how important PreCure is for the voice actors. So let's check out Reina's interview, and later we are going to check out her characters. It's important to say that Ueda Reina is a super huge voice actor. She is very preeminent. She does lots of huge characters in the anime world and also in the gaming world. We're gonna check that out later. So let's start with the interview. The first question was, how did you feel when you were chosen to play PreCure? And Reina said she was very happy. She said that the managers at the office were also very happy, and that made her even happier. She lives with her 2 cats. So as soon as she got home, she told the cats the results, saying that it was all thanks to them. During the audition, she was filled with appreciation for her cats because many of the lines that she had to play in the audition were easier to get a sense of because she already had the experience interacting with cats. She really is Mayu, like in this sense. I just love how she, has experience with cats and she loves her cats. So it's very nice to see that this helped her in her audition and in getting Mayu. The second question was, Ueda Reina-san, what do you find attractive about the PreCure series? She said that she found particularly nice that the characters are independent and they have a lot of growth. When they are in a state of mind that they need to stand on their own 2 feet, they can transform into PreCure. She was very touched and empathetic to this, and this made her think, I wish I could be a PreCure too. Now you are, and you are the great Cure Lillian. I'm pretty sure she is having a lot of fun with her character and, enjoying a lot of things about Mayu. And last, the question was, what are your impressions of and attraction to Cure Lillian Nekoyashiki Mayu? And Reina says, I think it's because she is the kindest girl in the world that she often gets hurt and loses confidence. I love how she talks about Mayu like this. It's so precious. Mayu has a growth about her that is unique only to her, which is being able to act with consideration for others. And she finds this particular aspect of Mayu very charming. She was really moved when she saw Mayu as the independently minded Cure Lillian. So this is definitely an interesting aspect of Mayu as a character because there was a whole journey before she became Cure Lillian, right? So for Reina, she was able to see this growth before us and play this growth. Like she is a key role in the growth of Mayu. And I just love how she mentions that Cure Lillian, she describes Cure Lillian as the independently minded Cure Lillian. It's like a big change in terms of how Mayu was before and how Mayu is now in the show. Very, very cool interview. I feel like Reina was really able to share her feelings towards Mayu and how happy she is to play this type of character. Very, very cool. Now let's check out some characters that she did. Obviously, it's impossible to mention everything here because there are so many characters that she does in anime and in games, but I chose some that I find important and relevant, at least to the audience here on Magical Cinnamon. Some of those characters are from franchises we love, as for example, Lily from Aikatsu Stars. Lily is my favorite character from Aikatsu Stars, and she is played by Reina. Amazing character, amazing work as a voice actor for Lily. Really love it. She is also a very important character. Well, At least not now, but she will be important. She plays Kanao in Demon Slayer or Kimetsu no Yaiba. She is part of this franchise as well as a recurring character, even though she doesn't appear much. She's always like in games and merchandise, and she is kind of relevant too, especially like at this more closer to the ending. She will be relevant, and she plays this character. I feel like Kanao will become even more popular a little later, so it's going to be very interesting to see. She also plays Mio from My Happy Marriage, which is an amazing show. If you haven't seen this show, please go watch it. This character, I find it interesting because this character has some similarities to Mayu, so it's nice to see her playing some different characters like this. But obviously she has a big range. Her voice, it has a big range because she plays lots of different types of characters. For example, she is Method from Frieren. And even though Method appeared in just a couple of episodes from Frieren, I thought it was important to bring it here just because Frieren herself is voiced by Cure Friendly's voice actor. So, you know, they have already worked together, not only in Frieren, but I just thought it was interesting to bring this here and to mention this. And she also voices Mao from Pokemon. Mao is a very lively character. I mean, the Pokemon characters are usually like this, at least in Sun, Moon, or the Alola Saga. And Mao was very lively. I loved her story with her mom. It was a very beautiful one. And she played her in a stellar way. And obviously, it's not the first time that she plays a magical girl. REINA also worked in Sailor Moon Cosmos. She was Ceresere or Sailor Ceres. She played her in Sailor Moon Eternal and returned for her in Sailor Moon Cosmos. Very, very nice. I love Sailor Ceres. She did a stellar job. And now going for games, she plays Ganyu in Genshin Impact, one of the most popular characters in Genshin, I feel like. I mean, I don't know if she still is, but there was a time that no one could beat Ganyu in terms of popularity. I think a few years ago, a few months ago. Time goes by so fast, hard to know. And talking about magical girls, she plays Seraphine in League of Legends, and Seraphine has a skin of a magical girl. This is Star Guardian Seraphine. And, well, she has some ties to magical girls before. And more recently, she also plays Sparkle in Honkai's Star Rail. I love Sparkle. She is such a nice, like, great, morally great character, or even like kind of like a villain-ish character. I really, really like Sparkle, and I just love how REINA plays her. So if you look at the characters that she does, this woman also has range. She plays a big variety of characters with lots of different personalities. Just love her voice, and I'm very happy to have her as a character in the PreCure franchise. I feel like those voice actors, they just add so much. There's a lot of personality behind the characters, and they put a lot of love behind the characters as well. We can just see the way they talk about the characters, the way they talk about the franchise, how much they love it. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. Are you happy with REINA's addition as a voice actor in the PreCure franchise? I've been loving to see Mayu's character growth in the show, and REINA's voice is a huge part of it, of course. Anyways, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank the Magical Cinnamon production team and also the members of the channel. If you're a member here on YouTube, if you're a member on Patreon, if you support me on Throne, thank you very much for your support. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye bye.